Hey guys, welcome back to the family of three. I hope you're doing well. We're here in Waitomo at the moment and we're just stopping here at this cafe to get a bite for lunch, but after that we're actually going to be heading off to go caving. We're going to go to the Spellbound tour. It's a new tour that we haven't tried before. We have done the Waitomo glowworm one, which is further up the road that way, so this one's going to be quite nice to check out because, as I said, we haven't done it before. So yeah, we're going to get some lunch and then we're going to head on the road to Spellbound.
So we've just finished up in the cafe and about to make our way off. It was quite nice food in there. Rebekah and Madison got themselves a mac and cheese each, and I got myself the McMuffin, like a breakfast muffin that was heated up, and also a lime milkshake. So yeah, quite nice. But yeah, we're going to be making our way off to the caves. We did decide not to do the Waitomo caves this time. We have done them before. We're out of the 3 caves I think there is. We've done 2 out of the 3 and really enjoyed it, but this time mostly due to cost because it's about half the cost the one we're going to, but also something new. We're heading to the Spellbound caves. So yeah, a little something different. This one's also meant to be very good for taking photos, and also you can, hopefully they say you take photos of the actual glowworms themselves, whereas the Waitomo caves don't allow that. So yeah, hopefully we're really going to enjoy it. Something different, something new, something to check out. So we'll make our way that way now.
Okay, so we made it to Spellbound and we're just checked in. So what happens first is we catch a bus or a van and they take us for a little drive, then we go for a walk and then we head to the caves. So yeah, we're just waiting now. We've checked all in and we're just waiting on our time to leave. So yeah, really excited to see this place. Not been to this one before, as Jono has said before. Yeah, at the moment though, it looks beautiful, the farmland all around us. It is a little bit drizzly, so hopefully we don't get too heavy of rain. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Everywhere you see small bunches of trees, there's a tomo at the foot of it. But this one, what happens is, as water's going through layer after layer of limestone, it starts to cut through it, and eventually it starts to create caves. And when it does that, if it's close to the surface, sometimes it'll collapse in, and that's what happened right there. So if you went down to the bottom of that tomo, it's about 50 meters to the bottom of it.
So far the tour has been really informative. He's been quite informational, driving our way down, explaining the different things and how the region sort of came to be. But he's also just dropped us off at a little area. We can sort of go down a little track that we're heading down now to meet up with the van again at the bottom. At that point I think we're going to be entering the first of the 2 caves. So we are going in 2 different caves today, and there's also a little bit of a break between it where you can get sort of a drink and that sort of thing as well. So yeah, quite a long sort of tour. I think about 2 hours, maybe about 2.5 hours. So yeah, quite a decent length. The price for the 3 of us I think was $176. It's $75 an adult and $26 for kids. So reasonably priced, to say, especially comparative to some of the other sort of like cave adventures around the area as well. So yeah, that's kind of why we picked this one, and it's like, it does look really informative, and also the fact that you can take the photos, as I mentioned earlier, makes it really appealing as well.
Our way to the bottom of the hill, and we're at the cave entry now, and we're just getting some photos before heading on in.
saliva and urine. The whole thing.
Nice.
But they're really super sticky. When insects fly in, they get caught in these, and then the glowworm brings that thread up, cuts the head off the insect, sucks all the juice out of it, and then spits out the rest. That's the larval form of the glowworm, and it lives like that for 9 months. At the end of those 9 months, it turns into a cocoon. Can you see that one? Mm-hmm. And at the cocoon, it has a metamorphosis that goes on over 1 month. It turns from being a glowworm, it turns into a fly. A fly looks like a mosquito. We might see one or might not. They're very hard to, because they only live for 4 days, so they don't get to be around very long.
So we're about to hop on a boat ride to see all the glowworms throughout the cave, and it's so far been really cool. There's so many glowworms and it looks absolutely amazing. I haven't been to a glowworm cave in years, so I can't really remember last time I went, so it's really cool to get to go again.
Okay, so we've just finished up in the first cave. It was the glowworm cave, and we got to go on the boat ride going back and forward, and it was fabulous. It was incredible. It feels like you're almost out of space, and like you could see the glowworms also reflecting on the water. We're at the moment just stopping for like a tea and coffee and hot chocolate break. So yeah, it's a really nice tour so far. But yeah, we've got one more cave to go check out.
So we've finished up the tea break that we're having, and we're making our way about 300 metres down the track towards the second cave now. But the first cave was absolutely spectacular. There was hundreds of thousands of glowworms. And the boat ride was really amazing as well. So not to spoil it too much for you, but it's so far definitely worth it. And from what I remember of the different glowworm caves that we've been to, I say this one's so far a standout. Really enjoying the whole experience. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the second cave. He's given us a few little bits of pieces what is going to be coming up, so looking forward to them as well. As you make your way into the second cave, you really start to see how different it is to the first. There's a lot more going on in this cave. He spends a lot more time talking about what's involved with the cave, how the paths were laid out, and how everything that's been put into the paths also has to be removed if they ever stop doing the tours. He also explains a lot more about the stalactites and stalagmites as you make your way through. And I think because the whole cave is much more lit up than the first cave was, you also get to see a lot more detail and sort of features of the cave.
This was a moa that stood 1.3 metres high at the top of its back, went up to 2 metres high. So it wasn't an adolescent, that's the size of the species that lived here, because there are 9 different species around here in New Zealand.
Okay, so we've just finished at the second cave and we're heading back to the van, which will take us back to the reception area. Wow, that was so amazing. We'll tell you more about it when we get up there, but yeah, it was incredible. This tour is definitely worthwhile. Okay, so we're back to the reception area and we're here to tell you our thoughts of this amazing tour.
Yeah, it's easy to go, it's a really good experience, but this was a fantastic experience, like one of the best I think we've had in many, many years. I think in my opinion, like something like this can always be made or broken by the guide, and the guide absolutely rocked it. He was brilliant in it. It also made the whole experience.
He gave us so much good information, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. I think value for money, absolutely. As say 160, 770, whatever it was, it's like definitely worthwhile. I'd highly recommend it to anyone that asked.
Yeah, so in this last cave, it was really special. We got to see a lot of the stalagmites and stalactites, and then a lot of the cathedral style caves, and then the tomus, which is where the holes are for coming into the caves, where like quite often animals fall down, unfortunately. But yeah, what did you think of it, Madison?
Yeah, it was definitely amazing. We got some cool photos in there, but yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah, and we also got a really unique opportunity of getting to see moa, their bones, which is incredible.
Yeah, and the guide, as they do say that you can take photos, but the guide also takes photos of you on his camera as well, and he like Apple links it to you, or like airdrops, or uses WhatsApp to send them across to you. So again, incredibly helpful. You get some brilliant photos, both of the cave system through their like professional photography, but also through your own camera and sort of things they're sending you. So absolutely fantastic. I think my favourite cave was probably still the first one in the boat ride.
The glowworms, they were beautiful.
Yeah, the second one was probably a little bit more similar to something we've done before, but again, incredible. The cave system itself is fantastic. So,
and the information you get to learn is really good.
Yeah, so highly, highly, highly recommend it. Amazing experience.
Yeah, and thank you for watching this video, and can you please like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.